Hello. Look here, I got this nice little pimple. Boy, isn't being a woman lovely. Anyway, so I did some different things this week and thought I would show you. So I'm going to turn you around. It's already done, so I didn't think about telling you all. I did my usual. I've got 12 pounds of ground beef that's cooked up and ready. 5 of the ground beefs I put sup on because I make them savory. So I put things like steak seasoning, salt, maybe a little liquid smoke, stuff that I just don't necessarily want to eat early in the morning. So I put sup on it so I know to eat it for my second meal. Sometimes lately, because as evident of this pimple, I've got some, it's Shark Week, as some people like to call it, my female hormones and all that good stuff. I kind of get hungry in the evenings lately, and I'm just going with it. I'm down 70 pounds. I think I was down that same thing last time we talked. And so instead of coming home and making bacon and eggs, I thought I'd give myself some other options. So I had 4 ribeyes, and this is probably, sacrilegious. I don't know. But I had 4 ribeyes, and I put them in the crock pot, and I crock potted them for about 4 hours. And then I put them, separated into three servings. They're all not quite a pound. So I figure in the evening I could eat whatever I wanted out of it and put the rest up and save it. That's why it has that number 3 on it. So I know not to take it to work. So that way I'm not expecting myself to eat it and be full, for several hours or all day, because it's not the full pound. I say that. Let me see. Because there was a whole lot of, I cut out all the fat and took it. Yeah, so that's probably about 10 ounces. So it's not a full pound that I usually eat. But like I said, I can keep a couple in the refrigerator and be able to use it for some of it for my third meal. I also got, what was this? Oh, some pot roast. And so I crock potted that and put some seasonings on that. And I broke that into, I think they're 8-ounce servings. So they're, again, about a half a pound. So in the evening time, if I'm still hungry, I can have those. Then I did pick up some of these. I've had them before, and I think before I didn't like them. Well, I liked them, but I think I had issues with them. But I kind of wanted some, so I picked them up again. So we will see. Now over here, so I went to Walmart. I was off yesterday, which was Friday, and I went to Walmart, and I went early in the morning, and man, that was awesome. They had so many sales because it was the markdown day of things were had to be sold. So this is 2 pounds. I weighed it. It's right at 2 pounds of spare ribs, and so what I did was I crock potted it for about 6 hours. And then I put it in my air fryer for about, 4 minutes on one side and 4 minutes on the other. And the bone came right out. You can see just how, it's flexible, it's tender and juicy. And I took the juice that was in the bottom of the crock pot, and I'm going to let that simmer down, way down, and I'm going to put that in the container also. So I'm just going to let that simmer for however long it needs to thicken up. So that is what I'm doing different this week. A little size update. When I started I started keto in August. So coming up, it was a year that I've changed my eating habits. And so it was, I'm down 70 pounds. And I started at a size 30-32. And I am now down to a 22-24. The scale hasn't really moved in about a month, But from what I understand, other people say is that when you eat this way, your body recompositions itself, and so you build more muscle and lose more fat, so your body shifts and changes. And I'm going to pause this and get in a better position so you don't have to just stare at that while I eat. Okay, so yeah, I don't look great. It is Saturday, and so at least I got a shirt on. Yeah, it says, "And she lived happily ever after." And it's the princess with all the dogs. That's because I love dogs. Anyway, okay, so what was I even talking about? Oh, man. Oh, yeah. So sizes. I went from a 30 to a 32 to a 22, 24. So it's funny because I had these totes all marked, and they were marked with stuff that I wore at certain weights. I even had the weights on them. And so I've been waiting, and as I lose weight, go down to a weight section and size. And so today I had some shorts that I guess maybe they were 24, 26, maybe. I really don't even know. But anyway, I put them on and I went for a walk with the dogs, and by the time I got home, they were kind of very droopy and sliding down. So I put those in the donate pile. On my way up, I'm a clothes hoarder. So on my way up, I hoarded all my clothes. And now on my way down, I've been donating them. So I am down to the final totes. I do have some size 22, 24s for fall and winter, so I can't wear those yet because it's too stinking hot. But I did get a couple pair of jeans that I wore before. So I was in my 260s, 250s, 260s from like 2009, late 90s, mid 2000 zeros, I guess. And then let's see, I moved back home in 2011, so I was working my way up. Starting in 2011, I was up to like 270, 280. So 2011 through 2019, I was from 280 all the way up to 338. So now, like I said, in the past year, I've dropped 70 pounds. And hopefully I will continue to do this and go forward. A couple of updates. I have eaten vegetables, I think 3 times. Twice since I last had a video. I had broccoli, mushrooms, and onions the other night. And then I went out to eat, I think, with Mom the other day and had some plain broccoli. It's funny because even broccoli is sweet now. So after not having sugar or sweetener, broccoli has a sweet flavor to it. So, but just kind of a natural sweetness to it. So yeah, that's kind of how my world's been. I've been doing really well. Like I said, from what I read on, oh, you're gonna hear my dog. Lou, hush up, buddy. Sorry. Let me just pause a minute till he's done. Okay, I think he's done barking now. We will see. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of been the clothes transition, the weight transition. It's funny because I've bought some clothes. I did buy a few things on my way down, and those. So now what they do in the big girl stores, they have a lot of vanity sizes. What is vanity size? Well, it'll tell you you're a 2X when you're really a 3X. So if you were to go shopping at Walmart, it would be a 3X. If you were to go to shop at Lane Bryant or Woman Within, it would be a 2X. So it's very deceiving. So the size is 22, 24 that I'm fitting into now. I'm excited because they're real 22, 24s, not the modern day vanity sizes. Anyway, like I said, I've been donating clothes on the way down, so that way, you know, I've been wearing the stuff a second time. Don't really need to wear it a third time if I happen to gain weight again. Yeah, so that's kind of what's been going on with me. I did start, like I said, walking this morning. I figure, you know, I should probably do more in my life than sit at work, and when I get home, sit and crochet and sit and play video games. So, and it's starting to cool down a little bit. So I took these wild things for a walk today and figure it's time to get my butt moving, because, you know, our bodies are made to move, not sit still. So I'm not doing anything, you know, super strenuous or hard, but, you know, a good 10, 15 minutes walking up the street a little bit and back. And since there's 4 of us, you know, it's a pretty wide, we take up a whole street square. That rectangle, we're as wide as that rectangle between the 5 of us, the 4 dogs and me. So yeah, but we're that's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing. Or I say we because I'm taking them with me. But that's how I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Don't plan on making any changes. Like I said, I'm just still gonna, I'll eat the occasional vegetables now and then. I don't think that vegetables is what got me in the problem I was into. But my fear is that I will get a hold of the wrong vegetable and it will cause cravings. So I don't want to go have a bunch of potatoes or anything like that. I just want to stick to maybe plain vegetables here and there. You know, like I said, some sauteed onions and butter, or mushrooms or broccoli. Those so far have been pretty benign and haven't caused any health problems for me. So let's see. That's that. Like I said, this fall I'll have some new things to wear, and yeah, I think that's it. That's everything. You are officially in the loop. So I will have my 2 ground beef meals, the 1 pound each. I'm still eating that around 8, and then having my second meal around anywhere between 2 and 4. Depends on what's going on that day. Sometimes I'm hungry when I get home. When I was having eggs, but now I'll have other meat options. I'd like to have other meat options available instead of bacon and eggs, just because it's so much easier. It's just so easy to have it done and just stick some in the microwave and eat it and be done with it. It's funny, I look at eating a whole lot different now. Used to, I looked at eating as, oh boy, it's time to eat. Oh boy, I'm gonna eat. It's gonna be so wonderful. And I'm gonna, you know, have this and this and this and this and this. And it was such an adventure. And I made that more than just a meal. And now I'm like, okay, I've eaten, that's out of the way. Now what's next? So my brain has really shifted over this past year in how I look at food and how I treat food. So yeah, so like I say, I'll have my 2 meals, the 2 daily meals, and then the occasional 3rd meal. It's cooked and ready to go, and that's what I know. So yeah, just click like if you enjoy my videos, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Bye.